Alright gang, back at the shop. Still going all Blair Witch. Don't have a tripod over here yet. But I was going to give you a quick rundown of what we do have. Stay tuned. We've installed air conditioning in the shop. It just so happens our little logo sticker fits perfectly in the center of it. Still working on them window bars over there. Got another set out there. We bent some of them and we talked with the customer and we got to figure out what to trim pieces, where the mounting flange, I guess you would call it. We cut a little bird out of the on the table. That was a couple of weeks ago maybe. We have a delivery trailer that we have to do some modifications on. They want to get rid of these knee catcher strap winders here off the side, and they want to extend these rails out flush with the outside edge of that tire so they don't get a DOT arrest or whatever you call it. Anyway, gonna make some 4x8 tubing. Put three, one across the nose of the trailer, one in the center of the tires, and one across the very back with some standards, and they're gonna fit in these little sockets on the side of the trailer and pin in so they don't fly off while they got a load on it. I don't see how that will happen anyway, but that's one little job. We have this aluminum toolbox that the back has ripped out of it. It's a toolbox slash step. It's got a piece of 1/8 inch, I think, aluminum plate across the back of it. We're gonna take the saws off, rip that back plate off. I've cut a piece of tread plate out to fit that 1/4 inch. We're gonna weld all the way around it. Shift all those holes over so the whole box will move that way. It's mounted to the frame of the truck. Cut a piece of carbon plate out, drill the same hole pattern on it, build a steel skeleton around it, truss it with a brace on both ends, frame it, do a little angle iron frame on there, tie it to that carbon plate on the back, probably make that out of some 1/4 inch. Sandwich the whole thing together, truck frame, carbon steel plate, aluminum box, heavy body washers, blah, blah, blah. So it will support whatever few tools he can stick in there and his body weight when he goes up the side of the truck. We've been cutting on the table. We cut a little flag out. These colors don't run, just a little shop decoration. We've got a bolt bin installed. We got another air conditioner. This is the draw side of some house letters that we got to knock that plate out, clean it up, finish the burn on the corner. Probably gonna do a little filigree with some round bar and put a stomp stop on it so it'll stand up in the yard. All right, so it's Sunday afternoon. Gonna do a wrap up of what we got done and what we didn't get done. You guys remember the step toolbox deal that we had? This is the original back plate on it. We ripped it off with the plasma cutter and put a piece of 1/4 inch tread plate, flipped the tread around to the inside of the box. Then we just re-sewed it up. But the deal was, is when we went to put the skeleton on it, we knew with my note, I made a note that we was gonna have to shift the holes over, and so that would scoot the hole. I made a note when I did the original that we was gonna have to move those holes over and shift this box over this way. So we cut out a piece of aluminum, clamped this to it, and transferred all the holes over. And basically all the holes moved over about 3/4 of an inch. That'll allow us enough room to have our skeleton go all the way around this thing. There was a big piece of a knuckle sticking out on the frame out that way. It was going to impede our frame from being able to mount up. So as far as we tested out the spool gun. We daubed some aluminum. I know I'm gonna get beat up over that weld job on that. Got a little bit of spatter on this side, but first time in 30 years. We've been practicing with the plasma table a little bit and had a guy put in an order. He wanted a... Damn it, hot and heavy over here with the portable, working on this trailer under the shade. Doing a little cleanup. And we got all our pieces cut out to build the other support. Get a little bit more practice with the table. Mounted a vise. This may be a good idea for some of you guys. We took and bolted our vise to a heavy plate, welded it onto a piece of 2-inch tubing, and then we took one of these reducers and welded it to the side of the table. That way, if we need the table with not a vise, we just pull the pin, drop the vise out of the way, and we got a flat top. For stretching our legs on the table, we started using fine cut consumables versus these regular cuts, and we had some problems with the regular cut consumables, and then we stopped back and started practicing over there in the corner. Painted our sign. We came up with an original syrup maker logo. That's it, a lot of goofing off and having some fun and getting some projects done. We made it through most of the way. We got several of them started pretty good. I think that I named off at the beginning of the video. It's Sunday afternoon. We're about to knock off here in a few more minutes and go try to enjoy a little bit of our weekend. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. This is Mo, damn it. Tire Creek Ironworks out.